Hey guys, welcome to the channel. We're going to be ripping a Donruss Optic today, 2021. 4 cards per pack, 20 packs. Looks like at least 2 autographs. And then it actually says look for hot boxes. So it could be up to 5 autographs or 20 numbered prisms. We'll start to rip pretty much anything baseball on here, old stuff, new stuff, and today we'll do this one, so we'll get right into it. We're looking, I don't know, mainly for the autos. Like hopefully 2021 is not a huge rookie class that season, but could find some good stuff in there. And I don't know, Panini, I'm kind of a fan of. I know some prefer Topps, some prefer other stuff. Panini, for me, pretty decent stuff, and got some good stuff out of there before, especially the Panini Select, or they just had a Panini Prism kind of orange box that came out in 2024, but in 25 is the actual year it came out. Really good stuff in there. Numbered to 25, Jackson Churio signed on the Prism. So happy with the Panini stuff. We'll see. So let's get started. All right. Rated rookie stuff. I kind of like that. It kind of reminds me of the old Donruss stuff when I was younger. So if we can do something about that glare. All right, Alec Bohm, rated rookie. Okay. Kyle Lewis with the red, white, and blue, numbered to 199. And then insert Clayton Kershaw, lights out. There's no number on that or anything. So, nothing great so far. But numbered cards, will always take those. So. Trent Grisham. Grisham's having a great start this year. In fact, today he's got a home run, and Yankees are up as we speak. I think 6-1 on the Rays. Starling Marte, Diamond Kings. Diamond Kings, another kind of throwback to the early Donruss. If you had those as a kid, I know I did, and Diamond Kings. William Contreras, rated rookie. All right, it's only 3. Well, no, here's one. Sometimes these stick. Drew Waters, rated prospect. I think Drew Waters is playing in that Series 2 with the Royals. The Yankees just finished up. So, big Yankees fan. I'm trying to watch all their games, and a lot of these players from 21 to now changed teams. So we got something there. DJ LeMahieu. It's a Soto from Washington days. So George Brett, man, George Brett is a cool looking card. And Bo Bichette. All right, still looking for one of the first hits in this box. Jose Ramirez, gosh, what a player. That dude literally does everything well. Really good player. Christian Yelich, Diamond Kings. Anthony Santander. And then the rookies, Joe Adele. Okay. Keep going here. Quinta Maeda. Daz Cameron, rated rookie. Here we go. He's a numbered to 35. Tyler Stevenson, rated rookie, with one of the first, that's the first auto of the box. And then that's kind of a cool card. Current Yankee, Cody Bellinger, Unleashed. A cool design there. All right, so first auto. I'll set that one up over here. Ryan Reynolds, Kybert Ruiz. There's another numbered to 75, Edward Olivares. Uh-oh. And that's another auto on a kind of a pink prism looking card there, rated rookie. Kind of a cool card. And a Jim Thome T-. Those are some of the inserts on the Donruss Optic. So there's our 2 autos. If, you know, like we kind of said at the beginning, they did mention that there are some hot boxes where you could potentially get 5 autographs, but if you're going based off what the average box is, it says 2. That's our 2. So I don't know. Hopefully we'll get some more. Either those guys, kind of big names that you would look for from that year, even. So Nolan Arenado, Mickey Moniak. It's a George Springer. No number there, but the prism design looks like a Topps refractor, and then Nick Gonzalez. We're not even really halfway through the box, and with the 2 autos, I don't know. Maybe we got lucky and got a hot box. We'll see. There's another Cody Bellinger, Joey Gallo, Pete Alonso, Diamond Kings. He's having a heck of a start to this year. And then there you go, rated prospect Adley Rutschman. That's not a bad card. I mean, Adley is just one of the big names in the major leagues right now, and rated prospect, pretty good card. I'll take that. All right, looks like another lights out in this one. There's a blue back there. Let's see what that is. Daniel Lynch, Josh Fleming. This is upside down. Rated rookie Ryan Weathers, numbered 50/50. Pretty cool. And then Garrett Cole. Gosh, I hope Garrett comes back strong. Really want to see him get a World Series championship with the Yankees. Love to see him come back and just have a heck of a season next year, and see if they can put something together for him. All right, so another George Springer, Mike Trout on the Diamond Kings. It's a cool looking card. Almost looks like a throwback kind of jersey he's got on there, just because the art on there. That's cool. All right, another rookie, Kristen for the Braves, and then Eloy Jimenez. All right, well, let's keep going. Probably about halfway through now. All right, Luis Garcia, Fernando Tatis Jr. on the Diamond Kings. I like the Diamond Kings. I like the kind of 2 photos on there. That's pretty cool. There we go. Brent Rooker, he's having a pretty good stint out there with the Athletics, number 275. And another auto. There we go. So box says 2 on average. It says look for hot boxes. Maybe we did get a hot box indeed. That's a great card with Brent Rooker auto right there. And then Alec Boehm on the rookies. So, man, 3 autos, bunch of numbered cards so far. Put that one up on the stand. All right, man, if we could get 5 autos out of here, that'd be great. This box I got online from, I think this was from Sports Card World, maybe, online. But a really good deal. I mean, they marked down some of these older boxes. That's really what I'm looking for, is if we can find some deals from these older boxes. So to get 3 autos in this at a discount, I mean, that's pretty good. Eugenio Suarez having a great year with the Diamondbacks. Zach McKinstry. There's the big hurt. Frank Thomas on the T-. And then there you go. Shohei on the Mythical. I like the white border on that card. That's pretty cool. Love the white border. That's a cool card. Not a numbered card, but still, good card. We'll say the autos in this box were all rookies so far. That's kind of cool too. I mean, you're really looking for, if you can find some rookies, especially the good rookies like Brent Rooker, that's a decent one. And then other than that, you're looking for the big names. Alex Verdugo back with his Red Sox days. Shane McClanahan, another rated rookie. McClanahan, if he can stay healthy, is a really good pitcher. Jazz Chisholm, rated rookie, with the Yankees right now. Has an okay day going today against the Rays in Florida. And then Vlad Guerrero on the T-. So, pretty cool. I don't know, T-, they're pretty cool cards. So far, people we've seen on there, some of the older players that are retired, not a lot of the newer guys that I've seen on that card so far. Another mythical on the back here. But you got Brandon Lowe, or Lau. I know there's two of them on the Rays, and one of them says it Lowe, one's Lau. Giancarlo Stanton. Hopefully he's getting closer and closer to returning. Javi Baez on the mythical with the, looks like that prism, almost like the fractor. And then Vlad Guerrero Jr. So we got a Vlad Sr. and a Vlad Jr. in the same box. It's kind of cool. Be great if we could find like a dual auto for those two. I mean, those two, I know some of the boxes you'll find with Panini will do the dual autos, and it has the father-son thing going. I have a 2015 Panini box that's on the way that, specifically calls out those dual autos and mentions Vladdy Sr. and Jr., so wouldn't that be nice? Ketel Marte, man, this guy, one of the best players in the big leagues, I think. Overall, just incredible player. So, on the Diamond Kings, Garrett Cole. Here we go. Optic autograph, Gavin Lux. There we go. Auto number 4, Gavin Lux. Pretty good player. Not a bad auto. And then around that pack out, Luis Robert. Man, I really hope he bounces back. This guy's very talented. Hopefully get him some better playing time, and hopefully he's getting right this season. But Gavin Lux, number 4 on the autograph. So maybe, just maybe, it is a hot box, like they say. All right, well, let's keep going. I mean, shoot, I can't complain about 4 when they say 2. So even if we don't get the 5th, pretty good. Ketel Marte again. Brandon Woodruff. Christian Robinson, rated prospect on the Prism. And then Brandon Lowe on the mythical. All right, just 4 packs left, I think, in this one. And we finished up. Dane Dunning. Tim Anderson on the Diamond Kings. Not a huge Tim Anderson fan. In fact, that Jose Ramirez incident, that was kind of cool. I'm a big Jose Ramirez fan since that, but just recognizing his game plus that was cool. Here we go. Looks like another auto. And this one's going to be Alex Jackson. Catcher for the Atlanta Braves. I don't know if he's still with the Braves. I don't know who Alex is, but we'll look him up. And then a Lights Out with Tom Seaver. The Lights Out cards are pretty cool. Not numbered, but pretty cool cards. So, all right, there's our 5th auto of the box. So, was not expecting that. We were expecting 2. Instead of 2, we're at 5 now. And so, pretty cool to get more than you expected out of a box, always, of course. And we got 3 packs left. So. There we go. Another rated rookie. Paul Goldschmidt. Man, he is just an on-base machine this year. Not hitting for power, but he's getting on base and playing really Gold Glove level first base too. So he's having a heck of a year. There you go. There's a purple or pink Brandon Lowe. That one is numbered to 249. So another numbered card out of this box. And then Bryce Harper on the T-. All right, 2 packs left. These cards, if you're not familiar with Donruss Optic series, they are kind of like your Topps Chrome as far as the card stock goes. So, that thicker card stock. There's a Glaber. Glaber's needing to stay healthy, but having a good stint with the Tigers so far. I hope Glaber does well. I was a big Glaber fan. He didn't get back to the Yankees, but big Glaber fan for sure. Sal Perez, Kristen Yelich on the Prism, and then Wander Franco. Man, if you had this card a few years ago, probably a little bit better, but Wander Franco with all his off-the-field troubles, probably not going to see much value for anything Wander Franco related anymore. All right, last pack. Andrew Vaughn, Corbin Burns. It's another Trent Grisham, this time with the Prism finish on it. And a Jason Dominguez prospect. There you go. That's, man, for a 2021, Dominguez very young at that time. He's still a very young guy, but, 4 years ago when this came out, rated prospect Jason Dominguez, that's a nice way to finish off the box. Big Jason Dominguez fan. I hope he's everything they think he's going to be in New York. And, hey, great box. Again, 5 autos, a lot of numbered cards. If you see a 2021 Donruss Optic, I'd say go for it. But thanks for watching. We'll end with a Yankee. And, hey, go Yankees. We'll see you next time.